problem is, we have been taught from society that listening to ourselves is dangerous. We need to just do what's right and what looks good to other people and what our parents tell us and what society expects of us. But I know you, if you're watching this video, you are not that type of person. You know that you are here for something bigger. And if you're feeling burnt out, it's because you're holding yourself back. So, I hear you're burnt out. Well, I've been there, and today we're going to be talking about the biggest things that I've learned over many times burning out that has helped me get through the burnout and avoid it altogether. Hey, I'm Megan. I'm so excited to be doing this video. This is something very close to my heart. I think everybody burns out once in a while, but recently I've noticed that people have been burning out a lot more lately. And I think I know the reason why. So we're gonna get into that today and also talk about how to never burn out again by using these really practical, simple tools that I use all the time, that my friends have started using. It's gonna help you a lot. And if you're new here, welcome. I'm so happy that you're here. I also like to do meditations on this channel, talk about self-love, self-growth, and mindfulness. So if that's what you're into, stick around. I like to just dive right in. So let's talk about why you're burnt out in the first place, why you keep burning out, why you're about to burn out. Why does burnout happen? A lot of people will tell you a lot of different things, but I've found through my own experience that burnout really happens only because of one main reason: doing something that is not meant for you. Burnout happens when you are giving your energy to something that is not aligned, constantly pushing, putting pressure on yourself, trying to be disciplined, and doing things that aren't actually serving you or giving you back energy. And that is the key. Burnout is an energetic experience. When you're burnt out, you feel fatigue, you feel like you have no energy, you have brain fog. It's really hard to get out of bed in the morning. It's an energy thing. And the reason why you burn out is because you have been expending your energy on things that maybe you feel like you should be doing or other people are telling you that you're supposed to be doing that don't actually give you that energy back. When you are doing things that are in alignment with your purpose and your desires and your goals, they will give you energy back. Like if you own a business, for example, like a pottery business, it's really, really hard. It's hard work. You're expending a lot of energy to create those pots and bowls and whatever it is that you make. But it's also giving you energy back because you're enjoying it, you love doing it, it's part of your purpose in this life. And so it's a cyclical energy exchange. That is how you know you're in alignment. If you burn out, that is a clear sign that you're out of alignment with what you're meant to be doing in your life. So most people are getting burnt out from their jobs, for example. You may be in a really great job on paper, your parents will be really proud of you, society will look at you and say, oh, their life is great, they're making a lot of money, really successful from the outside. But on the inside, your energy is just being drained from you, drained from you, drained from you every single day, and nothing is pouring back into you. Now, the great thing about this is you have control over your energy and where you decide to put it. And this leads me into the one thing that you need to start doing to avoid burnout in the future ever again. And it's really simple. It's listening to your intuition and your body the first time it tells you something is off. You need to stop doubting yourself. You need to stop questioning when your body is telling you that this job feels like torture, or that this relationship just doesn't feel right, or it's holding you back. You need to start listening to yourself, building that trust with your intuition. The problem is, we have been taught from society that listening to ourselves is dangerous. We need to just do what's right and what looks good to other people and what our parents tell us and what society expects of us. But I know you, if you're watching this video, you are not that type of person. You know that you are here for something bigger. And if you're feeling burnt out, it's because you're holding yourself back. You are just giving in to the pressure of what other people want you to do or what you think you should be doing, and you're ignoring your intuition. So I'll give you an example from my own life. I have a coaching certification. It's always been my dream to be a coach, to help other people, to give advice, and just help people grow into the best versions of themselves. So I started posting some things on social media, Instagram mainly, and it was really fun at first. And then as I started going, I started seeing all these business coaches and other people that were following the trends and doing things a certain way. And I thought, well, if I want to be successful, I need to do things this way too. So I started kind of copying what they were doing. I started posting reels all the time and hosting master classes that I thought would get me more money. And I was so blinded by what I thought I should be doing and what would make me most successful that I wasn't realizing in the moment that I was getting super burnt out, that I wasn't even enjoying the coaching anymore that I fell in love with in the first place. I was ignoring my body's signals. Every time I went to record a reel, I would cringe. I would feel drained energetically. I would get all of these negative thoughts in my head. And every time I thought about showing up on social media, it felt so difficult. I literally would groan and moan like, oh, I don't want to do this today, but I guess I have to. That right there was me ignoring my body signals. So unsurprisingly, I got burnt out really quickly. The way it happened for me was I had to get to that really low point in order to see that something needed to change. I am making this video for you so you don't have to get there. So you can start to listen to yourself before the burnout. So what do you do when you start getting those signals that something is off? How do you actually listen to your intuition and do something about it? Well, you gotta get honest with yourself. You have to be able to sit down with yourself, have a conversation, sit in silence and really listen to your thoughts. And really feel physically in your body and energetically, does this feel right to me? Where does this feel off? Why am I feeling this way? Give yourself the space and the time to journal about it, to think about it, to meditate on it, and then you can start to do something about it. You can change course. You can make different decisions for your life. And it doesn't need to be that you need to quit your job or leave that relationship or completely start over in your business. It just means maybe making some small adjustments and having different habits during the day. So like for me, I'm still doing my coaching business. I didn't decide to just burn it all to the ground because I burnt out. I just decided to do things differently. I started a YouTube channel. I stopped going on social media all the time. I stopped doom scrolling and consuming what all the other coaches were doing. I changed my habits. I made small adjustments, and that pulled me out of the burnout and has helped me come back to the passion and the joy that coaching gives me. Maybe you're burnt out because maybe you feel like your job is draining you because it's not a part of your purpose and you know that you're meant for more. But instead of just going and quitting your job right away, which a lot of people will tell you to do, maybe you can just start a side hustle and create that time and space after work or during your lunch break to create something that gives you energy, that helps you feel like you're building that life of freedom and joy that you desire. When you listen to your body and you change your habits to be more aligned with what gives you energy, it's really easy to avoid burning out. Finally, practice all the time listening to your intuition, whether it's with the food that you eat or what you wear that day, or bigger decisions like, do I take this job or do I have this tough conversation with my partner? Start practicing listening to yourself. I highly recommend meditating, sitting in silence, journaling, giving yourself the space to have more conversations with yourself. And this way, over time, you'll learn to trust yourself more and more and actually avoid those burnout moments, because you will know what feels right in your body and what doesn't immediately. It'll just come naturally to you, and you won't even have to question it or doubt it anymore. Is this right for me? Is it not? You'll just know because you've been practicing and doing the work, and that is your power. The final thing I want you to take away from this video is this: your energy is the most important resource that you have. Use it wisely, use it intentionally, and I promise you will be so much happier in your life. Okay, so those are my main tips on how to avoid burning out. I really hope this was helpful. Someone wants to say hi. Maybe hugging your cat is what gives you energy. Okay, so those were my main tips on how to avoid burning out. but now it's time to practice listening to your intuition. And if you don't know where to start with that, luckily I have a video that can help you. Just click right here and you'll learn my key tip to get unstuck when you're feeling lost in life and out of alignment, and how to instantly shift back into your own energy and power. So thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this video and it helped you, please like and subscribe to the channel, and let me know in the comments what you thought. I would love to hear your feedback, and also let me know other videos that you'd like to see from me. Again, thank you so much for being here. I am so grateful. I love doing this. It is literally my passion. It gives me so much energy, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.